As you can see, the hill to the home is up a steep hill and on a gravel road. Jim and Ellie, just a few hours ago, I was up the road at Mizzou Arena where fans were going to the basketball game when they heard about the announcement of quarterback Kelly Bryant transferring to Mizzou. Better, safer, updated. Those are three priorities the Business Loop CID brought to the commission meeting tonight. In the whole month of August, Columbia got 4 inches of rain, which looks like this. According to Westhoff, the night before he got to Hawaii, they got 20 inches of rain, which is almost to the top of his tire. These new amenities in the south end zone include a club on the second level that is the biggest fan club in the state, and a field level entrance where players and fans can interact with each other as the Tigers take the field. For some, saving $20 is a positive. Now imagine 10 times that. Another Washington liberal and the Potomac two-step. Those are two phrases used frequently by both Josh Hawley and Senator Claire McCaskill. Now before President Trump was even in this building, he announced William Barr as his next Attorney General. This comes just a month after Matt Whitaker was announced acting Attorney General to replace Jeff Sessions. President Trump made the announcement earlier today that William Barr will be his new Attorney General. Barr served as Attorney General under President George H.W. Bush.
He demonstrated an unwavering adherence to the rule of law, which the people in this room like to hear.
Acting Attorney General Matt Whitaker was in Kansas City today to congratulate William Barr.
Bill is supremely qualified, highly respected at the Department of Justice, and will continue to support the men and women in blue.
When President Trump made it into Kansas City, he talked about protecting law enforcement through Project Safe Neighborhoods.
We increased funding for Project Safe Neighborhoods to $50 million this year, and we're asking Congress to add an additional increase for next year that will happen.
And how he wants to reform the current prison system.
We all benefit when those who have served their time can find a job, support their families, and stay the hell out of jail. Right?
The president also told the people about his meeting with the Chinese president in Argentina.
President Xi agreed to criminalize and make all fentanyl in China controlled, meaning it's a controlled substance.
His final focus was he wanted to protect law enforcement and citizens in the United States. He says this is hard to do with issues at our borders.
Congress must fully fund border security in the year ending funding bill. We have to get this done.
Trump raved over the job law enforcement is doing for the nation. He says law enforcement is the sole reason Americans feel safe.
You are the ones making America stronger and prouder and safer.
Now Barr will not be able to become Attorney General until the beginning of next year. William Barr also wrote an op-ed piece in the Washington Post praising President Donald Trump for firing FBI Director James Comey. Live in Kansas City, I'm Jared Austin, KMUA News. The details of the report explain how more police officers and higher wages are needed for community policing, two things that many people expected. But I spoke with several people who still say the report is not enough.
What I'm not seeing is a lot of that feedback from Citizens incorporated into the report.
Kate Canterbury has been actively listening to what is happening with community policing in Columbia. When she read over the report from Sergeant Robert Fox, she was not satisfied.
He didn't do enough listening to that, though, and it turned into more of a call just for more police officers.
Sergeant Fox highlights one of the main solutions to start community policing is adding 60 more officers over 5 years. He also wants police officers to be paid more. Canterbury just has one issue with this.
I think it's difficult for police officers. It's a very hard job, and I respect what they do. But sometimes I think that, that hard job leads to a little bit of a us versus them mentality.
An issue people are also looking into is funding for community policing. Fox and some people in Columbia have the same idea for funding this project. What Sergeant Fox and many other people living in Columbia have recommended for funding the new community policing program is raising the property tax. Now, the average monthly increase in property tax will be $6.44. Something that comes to mind for Canterbury is safety. As a mother of twin girls, safety is a priority for her kids and others.
And that's where, my issue comes in. My girls, I want their friends to be as safe as they are. And right now, unfortunately, I don't feel like children of color are as safe in our community.
Now, I did speak with two members of Race Matters Friends about their thoughts on the project. Tracy Wilson-Kleekamp says she will refuse to engage in conversation about more police. Chad McLaurin says the City Council should see this as unacceptable and will not support CPD unless leadership is changed. In the studio, Jared Smith, KMU 8 News.